Hallo Leute, willkommen zu einer neuen Folge von Doki Doki Blue Skies Mod, die Serie-Route, und wir sind im Kapitel 2 angekommen jetzt. Das heißt, wir werden nur noch neue Sachen erleben und ich bin sehr gespannt, was uns erwartet. Wir sind auf jeden Fall von unserer Alarm erweckt worden und ja, jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, was uns erwartet, ne? Und ich wiederhole mich wieder mit Wörtern, also legen wir los. As the sound of my alarm makes it, it's all welcome when present in my bedroom, I can't help but wonder. Do I even need an education? I could totally just become a video game streamer. Reluctantly, I stayed up and stretch. I just hope I don't run into any of those pigs who ruined our festival. Not to mention, I hope they aren't giving any of the club members any flack. Especially ZOWIE. At least Sakurai is cool. Surprisingly, Zero is already there by the time I arrive. Good morning! I give her a mocking, suspicious look. You know, for someone who sleeps in a lot, you sure are shipper in the mornings. Hey! Am I not allowed to be happy? Of course you are, Siri. Ready for another super exciting, totally not boring day at school? Ready as I'll be. How about you? Could be worse. I guess I'm enjoying history a lot. Actually, Sakura is a really good teacher. Oh yeah, I remember you saying. We're pretty lucky to have him, aren't we? Definitely. I didn't think anyone could top Makoto last year, but Sakura somehow managed to pull it off. I guess it helps that Tuesday is a decent subject. I always preferred those kinds of subjects myself too. What do you mean? You know, Japanese history, everything that isn't math or physics. Still not much of a science kind of girl, eh? Nope. Didn't think so. You're always better than me when it came from to more the creative subjects though. Looking back when we help each other out with our homework, I guess we covered each other's weaknesses, huh? We sure did. I remember we used to doodle on each other's others' work too. We even handed in that science work once, and you didn't even realize that I'm drawing a bunch of animals all over it. So laughs just as school looms inside. The giggles coupled with the sudden remembrance of that silly memory causes a warm feeling to wash over me. I had totally forgotten about that. My son's teacher, on the other hand, well, let's just say he didn't expect a bunch of cats, rabbits, and dogs to be on that worksheet. Well, we were learning about evolution, so I guess you're doing all those animals was fitting, right? Of course, it totally wasn't me just getting my revenge from you pulling that planet's prank. Oh, that was something I'll never forget. Oh, you mean your anus joke? The fact that Sarah can't help but giggle when she hears the name in testimony is testimony to how she's truly a child at heart. Yes. I grin at her, although she initially tries to pout. She can never hold an angry face, even when she's joking. Back when we were first learning about the solar system, I heard about what was so funny about the Uranus from a class mate of mine. So, being blissfully ignorant at the time, she asked me what was so funny about the planet's name. I told her to ask her mother how her anus was looking, and she actually did. Distinctly, I can remember her being in utter ecstatics when mother was both parts confused and stunned of her daughter for apparently asking such a rude question. Definitely one of my little personal victories. Come on, you have to admit we got each other good. Anyway, I'll catch you at lunchtime. See ya. Bye! As I make my way over to my classroom, a typical school scene greets me. Students of varying ages making their way to wherever they need to be, no doubt bracing themselves for the dark that is Monday morning. The sounds of chattering and laughter fill the atmosphere as I spot a few familiar faces. Occasionally, a teacher admonishes a laggy student, no doubt reminding him not to be late for homeroom. Outside my classroom, I peer through the window. There's a few of my classmates out there already. Sakura himself looks like he's only just arrived. Ah, Kazuma. Good morning. How was your weekend? Morning, sir. Not bad, not bad. Haven't woken up that early on a Saturday for a while, so I figured I'd make the most of it. Would you believe me if I told you I spent it learning outdoors and getting homework done? There's a mischievous twinkle in Sakura's eye as he answers. Why, Kazuma, of course I would. After all, giving you impeccable history of handing in homework on time, I would be hard-pressed not to. On top of handing homework in time, one of my classmates notably fidgets. I'm willing to bet he hasn't done less with excitement. Granted, there may have been 1 or 2 times when I was guilty of the very same thing. At least Sakura is fairly relaxed about missing the deadline. I check the clock hanging on the wall. It's almost time to start, and a few last minute Sakuras weirdly make their way in. Most people are here at this point. Sakura is sitting by his desk, a pen between his fingers and a thoughtful look on his face. Amy hurriedly makes her way past the door and into a seat next to me. Kind of ironic how she's on track team, yet she's still the last one in, which Sakurai picks up on. Ah, Amy. He leans back in his chair as Amy looks up at him with an innocent a face as she can muster. Yes, sir? How is that a member of the school tracks team is the slowest one to arrive? Light chuckle fills the room. Sakura is banter with students always amusing to witness. Well, I'm not technically late, am I? She does have a point, sir. See, even the class rep is on my side. Come on, Sayori, what happened to respect the authority? I'm not the one who makes the rules, sir. As Avonn cue, the bell rings, a moment after Amy slips into her seat. Cutting it pretty close. Now that everyone is here, let's get started. Now believe me when I say that the First World War is one of the most interesting things you ever study in school. Although your science teachers might be back to the other. So the conflict involved nations from all across the world, continent to continent. With soldiers as well as civilians involved in the fighting, it truly changed the geopolitical climate for many of the combatants involved. As he talks, his trademark enthusiasm shines through. It's almost like he was born to be a teacher. Now, can anyone tell me the year it started? Bonus points if you can explain how it began. Sarajevo, 1914 und ich glaube, boah, was war's? Ist es der 1. August? Ich bin jetzt nicht mehr sicher. And before anyone asks, no bonus points does not mean exemption from homework for a week. I can't help but to myself that hearing the mixture of groans and laughs from the class. Maybe Monday morning won't be so boring after all. The rest of the lesson passes by fairly quickly, and before I know it, it's lunchtime. You're looking a bit livelier. Sakura has that effect on us. We're also learning about the First World War, which is pretty interesting. You're right, it is. Although it's so sad thinking about all the soldiers who've died. In such horrible ways too. I'm sure they were hoping it would be a war to end all wars. Yet 20 years later we're at it again. Anyway, how was your morning? What subject did you have? Yeah, physics. In the morning. Cousin, oh god. Cousin, that's so unfair. We should have we should have a subject I enjoy the Monday morning. Sleeping isn't a subject though. Hey, I like Japanese too, you know. Japanese, history, even stuff like English. Subject where I can express myself a bit more. You know, given how you're in a literature club, it all makes sense now. As in, why you prefer subjects like that, Japanese. More creative subjects where you can write stories, poems, that sort of thing. Yeah. Plus, I don't think I'll ever need to work out of the area of a triangle in real life. Well, I really hope not. But stuff that we learn about in Japanese helps with writing poems. Although I don't think the teacher was happy when she found me trying to write a poem in her class. But it's not my fault, right? She looks at me with puppy dog eyes, and at that moment it hits me just how adorable Zero can be. With those big blue eyes, it's impossible to say no to her. And wait a minute, where's this coming from? Huh? Yeah, definitely not your fault. Anyway, what's that you got? I'm pushing the food in front of her. It's fairly obvious what she's eating, but I need a quick change of topic to cover whatever that was just that came over me. You mean this? It's a cinnamon bun. Very delicious. So I couldn't get a word of that. But I'm guessing enjoying it. She loudly gulps down a sugary delight. Sorry. Yeah, it's just yummy. You want to try some? Can't hurt. As she tears off a piece of and reaches forward, I'm struck by how soft and warm her hands are. There's a brief moment of contact, but it's enough to ignite that weird warm feeling within. Snap out of it. I pop into my mouth and savor the sweet taste filling my taste buds. Remind me to get some of my own. I'm planning tactily stacking on these during class this afternoon. That's one way of getting me through a boring school day. Well, if it works, it works. Just like that, the alarm rings, signifying the end of the lunch break. Back to it, I guess. Waving goodbye to Zero, we make our respective ways back to our classrooms. Das war schon Mittag? Okay, da kommt noch definitiv noch ein zweiten Teil dann hinterher. Lol, das ist ja richtig kurz. Oh, ich würde dafür sagen, wir haben auch noch eine zweite Sektion einfach dabei. Another day, another lesson. Thankfully it's a Friday, meaning the tempting allure of the weekend beckons. Just one more day to sit through. As Sakura explains the origins of the war, my mind can't help but drift away. Who was it who decided we should have 5 working days, but only 2 days off? Man, it seems mighty unfair if you ask me. A 4-day week and 3-day weekend sounds so much better. I know Sarah would definitely agree. Probably not Monika though, given how hard she works. Speaking of Sarah, I wonder what she's up to. Ich frage mich nur, würde mir jetzt, das umsetzen? Würde noch nach Zeiten verlangen kommen, nach 3 Tagen nur noch, weil das dann zu viel ist? und immer weiter oder ist so 3, 4 Tage das Beste dann oder irgend so, ich weiß nicht. Weil es gibt ja einen Grund, warum das jetzt seit 5 Tage ja sozusagen eine Norm sind seit, ich weiß nicht mal, wie vielen Jahren jetzt. Das ist so eine interessante Frage. Das müsste man mal recherchieren. Egal, speaking of Sarah, I wonder what she's up to. I've noticed that she's been on my mind a little more than usual. Ach nee, wirklich. Even when I was at home, just playing video games in an effort to procrastinate on my homework. Knowing her, she's probably doodling instead of paying attention. Then again, I daydream myself. I guess shorter attention spans are something we both suffer from. It's a little on the warm side in here, anyway. And Saka wouldn't mind too much if I spaced out, right? Spending more time with her recently has made me think. Oh? Ooh! Hey, Kazuma. Don't want to fall off ahead. Sorry, Daddy, I just want to play. Such a ball of energy, aren't you? Don't worry, your dad will now will keep an eye on you. Oh, and here's some honey. Buy something from the ice cream truck. Would you like us to come with you? No, it's okay. I'm a big boy now, remember? Of course, darling. How could we ever forget? Dad grins as he reaches out to affectionately ruffle my hair. Of course you are, son. Now get out there and have fun. I barely hear him as I take off, bound to the water ice cream truck. As I'm lining up, my mind runs crazy as the thought of all the different flavors and choices. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, mint. It's great. The line shuffles forward and I dig into my pockets and bring out the money. They've given me more than I need for the ice cream. Awesome! That means I can get more than one. I quickly look around, trying to spot my parents. They're sitting on the bench, chatting away. They don't notice. Yeah, this is the best day ever. Huh? Who's this? Standing to the left of me is a young girl. She's looking sadly at the ice cream truck in front of me. Why is she looking sad, though? All of the other kids are happy. She'd be happy. There's ice cream right there. Hey! The girl jumps a little. It's only sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. She turns to look at me, giving me a wide smile. Huh? Wasn't she just sad a minute ago? Ist das schon seit keinem Mann oder was? It's okay. I'm Sayori. Hi, Sayori. I'm Kazuma. Sorry you're looking sad. Do you want some ice cream? That makes me happy when I'm feeling sad. Ice cream? Me? You'd buy that for me? Sure. My mom gave me too much money. I would have gotten 2 ice creams for myself, but you look sad and I don't like seeing my friends sad. So looks at the floor. She looks kinda shy. Are you sure? Yeah. Now come on, which one do you want? Oh, thank you. The that one with long name. The cinnamon? Yeah. Okay. I hand it over to her, taking mine from the ice cream man. Thanks again. That's okay. Do you want to be friends? Her eyes light up as she shows me a bright smile. Okay. Do you want to go by the swings? I'll always be there. Hey! No fair! Hey, they didn't say when to start. Be süß. Thanks for being my friend, Kazuma. I'm new here and I don't have any other friends. No problem. You're really cool and it's nice to make a new friend. There you are. Hi, Mommy. I see you've made a new friend. Who might this be, Sayori? That's Kazuma. He got me this cinnamon popsicle. Did he now? She was looking really sad. I thought it would cheer her up. That's very nice of you, Kazuma. Sorry, do you mind explaining to Kazuma why you didn't have money for the popsicle in the first place? Do I have to? Come on. Okay. I was being a bit naughty earlier. Mommy told me not to eat all of the candy before dinner yesterday. But I just couldn't help it. So she said I wasn't allowed to get a popsicle today. Indeed, so she was being punished for it. Oh no, is she angry at me? I'm sorry. I didn't know that she was in trouble. Although I'm glad you made a new friend, Sayori. Huh? She laughs softly. Man, Sayori really looks like her. Don't you worry, Kazuma. You were very kind. And it really looks like you two are great friends already. It's okay. Phew. Kazuma. What? With a sudden shot of reality, I believe I'm back in the present. Given the way Saka is looking at me, he clearly noticed me dozing off. Oops. I'm going to assume you fell asleep because you stayed up late doing some reading about the war. Yes, sir, of course. Excellent. Then you'll be able to answer this next question without any difficulty. I'll go. Yep, he got me in the trap there. Let's hope it's not too unreasonable. Can you explain to me how Great Britain got involved in the war? War nicht Großbritannien einfach, dass sie den Franzosen aushelfen wollten. Ich hab wirklich gar keine Ahnung mehr über den Ersten und Zweiten Weltkrieg was. Okay, this one I actually know. I vaguely remember Sakurai talking about this yesterday. Lucky I'm able to answer his question satisfactorily. After what feels like an eternity, a wide smile appears on his face. That late night study session really paid off, it seems. He shoots me a knowing smile. I weakly grin back. That was close. Luckily, by the time I woke up, most of the class has already passed. Just how long was I out for? Anyway, as the bell is about to ring, I figured I should finish my lesson before it rings for once. Even though I'm confident that you would rather learn about it, oh my god. Ich kann es in meinem Kopf perfekt aussprechen, aber intricacies of the war then go to lunch. As if by a stroke of fate, Sakurai's stomach grumbles. He barely wipes his face and laughs dejectedly. Well, if doesn't jump off Deus Ex Machina, then I don't know what is. A smattering of laughter fills the room. Class dismissed, everyone. Everyone begins packing away their things and heading for the door, no doubt eager to refuel after the morning session. Kazuma, a word if you will. Oh damn. Why do I get the feeling this is to do with me falling asleep? As the last student flies out, I gently approach Sakurai's desk, a hint of resignation in my gait. Don't worry, there's no need to look so worried. You're not in trouble or anything like that. You had me scared, sir. I think every student dreads hearing those words. Can we have a word? Or can you see me after class? If it's any consolation, Kazuma, I still fear those words even after graduation. Oh? Mischief at university, sir? No, that would be telling. Anyway, I'm getting a little sidetracked. I just want to know how you're getting on in class. With the course, that is. Oh, well, it's going pretty well, I'd say. History is one of my favorite subjects, and World War I is an interesting topic. Plus, the teaching style sits really well with me. And I'm sorry for falling asleep, please. Class. I know it was a little disrespectful, I just had a late night. There's no look in Sakurai's eyes as he dismissively waves off my apology. Not to worry, Kazuma. I know high school can be being trying period, especially when you have a lot going on. Besides, you answered my question correctly, so it's fair to assume you at least have some idea what I'm talking about. I can't help but grin at him, with the friendly understanding hour here emanates. Sometimes you forget he's a teacher. Although, if you could try and refrain from falling asleep again, that would be much appreciated. Although his tone remains light and friendly, there's an edge of sternness to his voice. I guess it must be pretty disheartening as a teacher if one of your students falls asleep in your class. Oh yeah, of course. Won't happen again, sir. Good. Well, I just wanted to check up on you. You're doing well, so I'm satisfied. Do let me know if that changes. I'll be happy to assist where I can. Now, I shouldn't be denying you on your well-earned lunch break. Thanks. Have a good one too, sir. With a nod, he dismisses me and returns to his desk. As I make my way to the courtyard, I notice Yui sitting by herself, lost in a book. As I approach her, I pause. Should I ask her to join me? She does look a little lonely, and we're all friends, right? Ich weiß jetzt nicht. Ich würde Yuri normalerweise einladen, aber angesichts, dass wir jetzt auf dieser Yuri-Route sind, komm, wir laden sie ein. As much as I think Yuri is someone who is comfortable being by herself, I think it'll be nice to have some new company during lunch. Besides, she gets along with Soyu and I. She looks really lost in thought, never without her books, is she? Hey Yuri! She jumps slightly, eyes winding at the sudden disturbance. Oops, I forgot she startles easily. Oh, good afternoon, Kazuma. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. It's okay, I was just very much immersed in this book. I was going to invite you to sit with Soyu and I, but if you'd rather be left alone? A pensive look across the face. I get a feeling she isn't used to social invitations. Me? The one and only. Are you sure? I wouldn't want to disturb your conversation. Don't sweat it, it's fine. Well, if you're sure. Lavish, she packs up her things and follows me over. Leading the way, I spot Zero in the courtyard and take a seat opposite her on one of the benches. Yuri follows suit. Hey, Yuri! How's your week been? It's been enjoyable so far. Learning a lot of interesting things. It's definitely stimulating. Although I'm glad it's the weekend coming up. Yeah, Sir and I are with you on that. How about you two? How was your week gone? It's been okay. Some lessons are kind of boring though. Still trying to wrap my head around some stuff of we're doing in math. Japanese is going well though. Been looking at literary techniques and how they can apply to poetry, so I think I might be able to try new stuff with my poems. Oh? Well, I look forward to seeing that, Sayori. Yeah, same. Monica will probably appreciate it too. Speaking of which, we're having a meeting with the club after school today. Yep, we'll be focusing on what to do for Halloween. It'll be a lot of fun. That's right, that's right up your alley, eh, Yuri? How so? Well, Halloween is all about horror, right? And your poems typically focus on darker themes. Ah, yes, indeed. She smiles dreamily. I guess a day dedicated to horror is like a dream come true for her. There's definitely a lot of room for creativity when it comes to that genre. Horror is ever so expensive. I don't like that stuff too much. Sometimes it can get really scary. Oh, not a big fan of fear theory. Sorry, that didn't sound too ominous or weird, did it? Not at all. I always admired how you stick to your interests. It's really cool to see. Don't worry about it. Oh, well, that's reassuring to hear, I suppose. Makes for some nice variety in the club, Yuri. The bell rings, cutting short a conversation. Well, time to get these last 3 hours over with. See you both in the club. See ya, guys. Cheerly waves. Until then. As I open the door, the familiar side of the girls greets me. Although Monica's missing. It's a little unlike her to be late, isn't it? Then again, she was tardy that one time during my first week at the club. Hey everyone. Hey. Hi. The girls have pushed a few desks together and are sitting in a row with Zoe on the left and you in the middle and Natsuki on the right. I really flop next to Zoe. Hello, Kazuma. How were your last few classes? About as fun as the last few classes on the Friday could ever be. Ooh. While school can be a wonderful place to learn new things, I'll admit that the weekend break is always appreciated. It's nice to have a break. For sure, by the way, does anyone know where Monica is? We were just talking about that. She was the one who set this meeting up, yet she's late for it. She rolls her eyes. I bet she's playing the piano or coming back from tennis. Or whatever her latest hobby is. As she says that, the door opens, Monica comes bursting, an apologetic look on her face. Sorry, I'll keep this one brief, don't worry. Sitting at the desk in front of us, she pulls out her laptop and fires it up. There's silence as the machine whirs to life, along with a slight anticipation. Unfortunately, there's still a trace of tension in the air, undoubtedly stemming from everyone's memory of the festival. It's not particularly prominent, the club still has a laid-back, cozy aura, but there's just enough to serve as an uncomfortable reminder. I guess it was naive to think something so serious would get brushed over so soon, especially the argument between Natsuki and Monica. But unless Monica, with all of her former Charlotte's confident leader, is quick to move things along. Okay, everyone. So, as you guys know, Halloween is coming up. Sarah and I were talking. How does a Halloween party sound? A Halloween party? Didn't you think you were much of a party girl, Monica? Not that kind of party. I mean, we had a little event here in school. Yeah, we could we could share scary stories, dress up, that sort of thing. Yeah, that sort of thing. So he gave me the idea. We could all write horror-themed poems in the spirit of Halloween. As expected, Yuri's eyes light up. Natsuki on the other hand doesn't look quite as convinced. Scary poems? That's not really my kind of thing. Well, see as an opportunity to try something new and grow as a poet. It would definitely be interesting to see what you all come up with. See, that's the attitude to have, guys. Plus, it's been a while since I've done anything for Halloween. I was initially against it at first, but Zero can be pretty persuasive. And I think I should be able to find some time for it, so... What do you guys think? An Halloween event, huh? Much like Monica, it's also been a long time since I've been doing anything for this festivity. Most of my Halloween memories come from the pranks Zero and I would pulling each other back when we were children. Although distant memory, I'd be lying if I said they weren't fun. Yeah, sounds cool to me. I'm in. Although we gotta tell ghost stories too. You know, go all out. I think that's a wonderful idea. Of course you would, Yuri. Yeah, okay. I get scared the crap out of you with my scary stories. I'm down. Yeah, that'll be fun, guys. I have just one question though. You said we hold the event here in the school. Assuming we do it while it's dark, wouldn't the school be closed? Yeah, that's a good point actually. Unless we did it in one of the homes. I don't know if you had the room though. Unless you planned on like breaking into school after hours. Well... The moment of silence and of serious tone of stories is incredibly telling. No way. You always let Zoe talk you into that, Monica? Mm-hmm. Eventually I told Zoe I was fine with it, but I'm still on the fence about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, could we host a party at one of your places? Netsky? No. It's a pretty cool idea to begin to school. You gotta have that rebellious teenage spirit, right? But what if you get caught? Oh, we get in so much trouble. Sorry, but I'm with Netsky here. Wouldn't the thrill of potentially being caught add to the atmosphere? Besides, it'd probably be pretty creepy in here at night when everyone's gone home. Perfect place for this sort of event. See? I told you, Monica. Well, I was just surprised at how willing you were to break some major rules, Missouri. I always thought you was the student who wouldn't go looking out for trouble. Well, once or twice won't hurt anyone. Don't let that innocent exterior fool you, Monica. So you can be ever so sly when she wants to be. She's got a hidden dark side, you know. Hey! Don't overdo it. Pick it up, you two. Well, that's that. Now that's been settled. We can sort out some decorations for the room. Kazuma, please, can we carve some pumpkins? I sigh. As long as you don't accidentally drop one on my foot again. Yeah, I'll try. That's you two sorted out. How about you, Netsky? I could bake some cupcakes, some cookies. Put some Halloween star on them, like spiders or whatever. They look awesome. And you can bet they taste as good as they look. Yes! You're the best, Netsky. Geez, all this takes the mention of cupcakes, doesn't it? Yes, they're so good, though. Well, I am the best. And how about you, Yuri? Based on what you contributed for the festival, am I right in assuming some sort of contribution towards the ambience atmosphere? Yuri closes her eyes, clearly in thought. I've come to appreciate how Yuri is someone who really thinks before she speaks. Yes, I think something like that would be ideal. I'll let you know the final details once I've settled on something, if that's alright. Of course. Well then, on that note, I think that's everything. Shin finishes typing and puts the laptop lid down. Wait! You're all dressed up too? As in Halloween costumes? Yep! A bit old for that, aren't we? Come on! We used to have a lot of fun doing when we were kids, so let's do it again. She does have a point there. I guess it could be quite amusing to see what she can come up with as well. Would we be able to come in as anything? As long as it has to do with Halloween, sure. Well, I don't really know if I'll have the time. Upon seeing Zuri's face drop, she hastens to speak once more. But I'll do my best. Yeah, I'm into. Looks like I have to get creative as well. Although at the moment, the only thing I want to do now is go home and relax. Standing up, I stretch and yawn, looking at the clock. Anyway, I'll call the club meeting here. No promise today, sorry. But I'm sure your Halloween poems will make up for that. There's a general murmur of agreement as the girls stand up and pack away. Ready to go, Zoe? Okie dokie. Any plans for the weekend? Well, we gotta get our Halloween stuff sorted, remember? So let's head to town and get the pumpkins and things ready. Being as you're lazy, I'll let you sleep in and pick you up from your house instead of us meeting at mine. War das jetzt? Das war doch so eine Theorie, okay. Hey! It's not like I can help it, you know. Anyway, let's meet at noon, okay? Sounds good. See ya then. As she turns around and heads inside, I can almost see my own home beckoning. It's that wonderful weekend feeling. Und das war's mit dem Tag. Okay, der Hauptcharakter muss wirklich mal aufhören, die ganze Zeit eine Theorie drauf anzupixen, weil es wird ein bisschen zu viel jetzt schon in der Zeit. Naja. Wie gesagt, es wird wahrscheinlich ein Moment kommen, wo wir das bereuen als Hauptcharakter das ganze Zeit hier gesagt zu haben. Aber ja, wie gesagt, das kommt da noch. Und ja. Auf jeden Fall, wir haben dann fürs heute wieder geschafft, eine Sektion, beziehungsweise heute sogar 2 Sektionen abzuschließen. Kommt immer weiter voran und ich bin sehr gespannt, was uns die nächsten Folgen erwartet. Wahrscheinlich demnächst, wenn nicht sogar die nächste Folge, das Skippen vom Halloween-Event eben, also von der Party eben. Und dann vielleicht auch das noch von Weihnachten. Weiß nicht. Werden wir sehen. Auf jeden Fall, danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis beim nächsten Mal. Tschüss.